Hello. Yes, the greatest glory of life is not failing, but rising every time you fall. You fall, but you rise, and that is what is life. Yes, failure is just a bend in the road, and it is not the complete road. It will surely lead you to success. These vocabulary words are the words which are going to be the building blocks of your selection. Yes, your complete selection, your final selection in CLAT. See, words make sentence, sentence makes passage, passage makes paragraph. This is what is the inverted pyramid given by Chomsky, the greatest linguist of the world. Yes, because truly said that when we are learning these words, it is going to be sentence. Students come up with this thing, ma'am, I am not able to do English. I am not able to comprehend the passage. Why is it so you are not able to do it or you are not able to comprehend? The reason is because you have to understand what is that word saying, what is the meaning of that word, what is the writer trying to say, and this will happen slowly, gradually when you would understand those words and you have the understanding of the meaning of those words, right. So, let us begin with our things today and a route, a new wonderful route waiting for you with the glittering eyes. Yes. The root dic, dic, DIC or DICT, whether it is dictation, prediction or prediction or the word, yes, the word where we use the dictionary. We all have been giving dictation and we have been taking, the teachers have been giving dictations and we take those dictations of parents or of teachers and we learn and keep adding to our knowledge. Let us begin with the word I was talking of. Yes, the word is dictate. Yes, I have given a lot of English dictations in my kindergarten and after that in my schooling primary classes, right, because being a patrician here I was giving a lot many things of this dictate. So, these commands, you have to follow the command, somebody is telling you do this, write the word, I will repeat the word thrice, this is dictate and you take the dictates of somebody. So, it is a command or a proclaim for someone. Dictator is one who gives a command or the complete ruler. Please note this word, a lot many words linked with this. Yes, you have heard of Hitler, or if you have heard of Stalin. To confess today, one thing I would like to confess with my students, I believe a teacher is also a part of the students. I always believe in a friendly chat and make you learn. My teacher made me learn these economical theories and a lot many things that Hitler gave Nazism theory. I do remember, even in my dreams I do remember it, and he gave the fascism theory, right. They both were dictators. Why I gave this? These were the dictators. And I have jotted down, I am not giving the theory, don't worry. My teacher made me, remember it. She always said so. I am very thankful for my strict teachers because if they would not have given me the dictation, I would not have been here. They always told us, see, you won't like us today, maybe you would curse us, maybe you say that ma'am forced us to learn these things. Yes, because of that forcement you will remember me forever. And I just passed to the next generation the same. Yes, because if you would understand, you will take the dictation of someone, you will have a habit of doing that. So, turning back to it, the Hitler and Stalin theory, I was just talking of, these were the two famous dictators of the world, right. He was from Germany, he was from Russia. Not going to the GK part, do not worry, it is not my cup of tea. Turning back to my synonyms, the word dictator is a despot, a dictator, uh, dictation, gives dictation, is very didactic, is an authoritative, is an autocrat. Please see the root auto, self, and autocrat, crat or crass is rule, self ruler. He lives for his own self, he is a dictator, he is a very great tyrant, right. Autocrat, for the word dictator, one who commands, one who gives orders, one who is the absolute ruler, a complete ruler. Dictation is giving orders or commands to someone, and dictionary is a reference of a group of words. It is dictionaries and thesaurus which are loaded with knowledge and which make up the complete knowledge section. This is an ocean of knowledge. The more we dip into it, the more we understand, the more we comprehend, right? So, this is the word, taking up the words here. Now, if we take up a simple word like diction. Diction of Tagore is very lucid. Diction is choice of words, right? The words that you use, the words that you say, that has been perfect. Various times we use this word colloquial diction. Now, what is colloquial diction? Colloquial is the conversational manner, one man talking to the other, that is colloquial diction. So, colloquial is conversational style, one person talking to other, right? You understood this colloquial diction? Okay, wonderful. Let's move to the next in this series. We have a lot many synonyms. It's a very important word. See, we have various types of governments. The 10 important types of governments, whether it's autocracy or whether it's democracy or whether it's oligarchy or whether it's technocracy or whether it's meritocracy, or if it is, for example, monarchy. There's a difference between autocracy and monarchy. Monarchy, there is the rule of one king. Autocracies, that person doesn't allow the person for anything else who would give the dictates. He is the whole and sole ruler. Nobody else will give the dictates to it, right? Moving on to the next. Diction, the language or the choice of words, as I was talking of colloquial diction. Dictum is the statement, the words which have been sent by the dictator, words or order of the ruler. Dictatorship is one of the types of the government where a person gives order. There is no election, there is no liberty, and there is complete autocracy. Right? Dictatorial is in the nature of a dictator. How does the dictator speak? How does he express his words? Look at the root here, contra. Right? When we say the root contra or contro, it means opposite, wrong. So, contradiction, contradictory, contradiction. So, these words which you are saying totally opposite, you contradict my theory. So, this theory, Bible's lessons contradict the theories of Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin says that this the creature man who has evolved with various species, and Bible says that man came in the form of a small creature and then finer creatures grew up. Now, which theory is right? Both are contradictory to each other, right? Taking up the next, that is indicate. The word indicate is to point out to something, maybe you point out at an error or a mistake usually done. Indication is a sign of something that you give. This is a sign that this is right or this is wrong, this is an indication. Indicator, which points at something. So, if you say both, I am so sorry, it's the all the three words, we have a common word, that is point at something. Right. Indict is to charge with some offense, कोई चीज़ पे offense लगाना, charge करना, that is indict. And indictment is a charge of maybe murder or any kind of, you put a blame on someone. In fact, if we use the word accuse, or the simple word which we've been commonly used to put an allegation, that is indictment, right? Okay. Moving on to our next in this. Indictable, linked with the same word indictment, that is can be charged as with crime. This could be considered as crime or maybe an accomplice in the crime. Indictor is one who makes the charge of offense, जो charge करता है कोई offense या problem के लिए. Indictee is one who is charged somebody who's charged with any kind of an offence. So, you can again see here a common factor rising up. Please note the preposition charged with. See, with the same preposition difference, grammar, accused of and charged with a fixed preposition that has to be followed. Indicative is pointing out, bringing to notice. The teacher indicated the problems that the students were going through. She indicated the errors he had made in writing skills. The teacher told the student or the CLAT aspirant indicative of what the errors are in the writing. Prediction. So, what is the pre-root? Before. So, the words which you tell before, it is a kind of prophecy. Premonition, something you tell before, right. And if we are taking up the word malediction, please note this has come in the CLAT paper, right. You will check the year and you are going to tell me, right, in the chat box. Benediction is blessing. See, it's so simple and interesting. And malediction is a curse. See the difference. Mal means not, ben means good. So, if you do not say good words, it is a curse on someone because he, cheated on her. She had a malediction for him. The teacher gave a benediction to the student that he will surely be successful in his life. That is a benediction, right. Have you noted the word? See the roots, ben, good, mal, that is something not or negative, pre, that is before, and charged with and accused of, the grammar preposition to be followed strictly for the series. Very good, right? Moving on to the next, the last in this, addiction. Don't be addicted to drugs is very commonly used. You should not be addicted to social media or to phones, your cell phones. People just put their heads into it and they are just totally lost and obsessed into something. So, an addiction to, please note the preposition along with this, addicted to something or you are totally obsessed in something. They are synonyms. Valediction is saying goodbye or farewell to someone. You have heard of the famous poems of John Donne, valediction forbidding mourning or valediction forbidding weeping. So, valediction is saying farewell, that is solitary words are the words which express farewell, adieu. The Japanese word sayonara, the German word arrivederci. Synonyms. Right, you had a farewell party in school after 12th, right. Dedicate, you say something, you devote yourself completely to something. Verdict is any kind of a decision. See, this is a decision which tells you the verdict of the lawyer is the final thing. This is a kind of a decision made on the basis of the proofs and the things available on that, that is verdict. We all have to follow the verdicts given by the judge. Vindicate is to say to be free from something. Yes, you make the person free from that. And predicament, predicament is result when one person speaks too quickly. Pre, again, before, when you, before she should, matlab, you speak before what you should. So, naturally it is not in time, it is a kind of thing which is not synchronized, but it becomes anachronized, right. So, it is very important that you have the gift of gab to express yourself and not only express yourself, but be very mesmerizing in your speech, right students. Okay, thank you for today.